call the Enfield Inland Wetlands and Watercourse special meeting for Thursday, January 18th to order. Everybody?
Yes.
I just got bumped out. Hold on a second.
Okay,
Oh, crap. Where am I?
You're there.
Well,
I can hear you
We can hear you.
Okay, that's
Yeah, we
fine.
now. Okay,
Go
that's good. All right. If everybody doesn't mind, can we skip the Pledge of Allegiance? It's kind of difficult. then.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. There will be no fire evacuation because please, if there's emergency in your home, please leave. And before we start roll call, I want to welcome Ken Kaufman to our team as a new agent. He was appointed the other day. So welcome, Ken.
Congratulations.
Jen, yes, congratulations. Jenny, could you do roll call? Do you know the
Yes.
names?
Ann Collins. Virginia Higley, here. Nancy Martin.
Here.
Chris Renault.
Here.
Donna Corbin Sabinski.
Here.
Dylan Bridge.
I think he's absent.
Kelly Hemler. Here. Absent. And Ken Kaufman.
Here.
Okay.
Jenny, you
mentioned
didn't mark me absent, did you? I
Pardon
said
me?
here.
No, you're here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Kevin Zort.
I
For
heard
the
you.
record, for the record, Kevin Zort is absent today.
Yes.
Okay, so you have Kevin,
Yeah.
Ian, and Dylan are absent today.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Next would be public communications, but George, you'd have to run that. Does
One
anybody
sec.
have? Yeah,
Just making sure you didn't have to sit any alternates, which it doesn't appear that way.
right.
Okay. There's no public participation. I do not see anybody in the meeting
Whoop.
who is a public member.
Oh,
But
before you do that, yeah, we're gonna stop. Chris, I can see Chris. He's an alternate.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can see Kenneth Kaufman too. I'm just not sure if he's up to voting yet. Do you have?
I'd like to watch and listen if I could.
That's fine. Okay, so we won't see you today, but we will see Chris Renaud. Okay. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption.
no, not at all. Is there anybody from the public who would like to speak for the commission on items not on the agenda? I believe we can move on, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Okay, correspondence. We just have the email that I forwarded everybody regarding the cause annual
Yeah.
conference. So that's the only thing I had. Minutes from preceding meeting was January 2nd. I don't know if people had a chance to read them or do we want to table them till next meeting?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes from the January 2nd, 2024 meeting.
Perfect.
Second,
Kelly second, Nancy, right, and then Kelly second it. Okay, can we do roll call?
Virginia Higley, yes. Nancy Martin.
Yes.
Chris Renault.
Yes.
Donna Corbin Sabinski.
Yes.
Kelly Hemler.
yes.
And I don't know, Ken Kaufman, if you read them, you can vote. Otherwise,
We didn't see them, so he's not voting today.
okay. All right. Thank you.
Do we have everybody?
Yeah.
Good. 1, 2, 3. That'd be 5 in favor. Motion passes. There's no town
Yeah.
attorney report, no hearings. There's no new hearings, no old business. No. Now we're on to the new business. Be the AAA 558 and 566 Enfield Street application for agent approval. Request for parking lot improvements. Jim Maloney applicant, town of Enfield owner, map 33, lot 122, R33 and BL zones. So Dana, are you here?
I'm here.
Good, okay. Would you like to give a brief overview?
Sure. Would it be helpful if I shared my screen to show the plan?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do that. Can everybody see the screen?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So this is for the American Legion at 566 Enfield Street, which is this building up at the front along Enfield Street on the west side of the road. There is a water course which travels under Route 5, Great Brook. It's a main named water course, and our activity, which is the paving of this grass parking area, is not within the regulated area of Great Brook. You can see here's the limit of Great Brook of regulated area, and we're outside of that. But there is another unnamed tributary that comes from the residential neighborhood to our north and travels behind this building, which is the town sewer pump station. And so the regulated area from that water course is the regulated partially, this corner of our parking areas within that regulator. So most of it's not, a little bit of it is. It's about 3,800 square feet of trees that are vegetation that's going to be removed in this corner in order to construct the parking area. And what we're basically doing is taking an area that's already used for parking, but it's just a grass parking area, and making it more durable by putting down pavement millings. And in order to square it off so that it kind of matches the existing parking lot, which is a paved parking lot to the east, we're encroaching a little bit into that. This scalloped line here is the existing tree line, and this larger scalloped line is the proposed tree line. So we have a little bit of encroachment into regulated area, and that's why we're here, to seek an agent approval, hopefully, for these regulated activities. Again, we're really just improving the site. We're not really changing the use or doing anything that's really much different than what's been happening here. So I think it's pretty straightforward, but if you have any questions, I could be happy to answer them.
So I did have one, for your proposed tree line, are you adding trees, or there's trees already there?
No, we're not adding any trees.
Okay.
We're proposing it is really was one of the things that we requested a variance for was landscaped islands. We could have put trees and islands in the center, but that would have meant eliminating some of these parking spaces. And as it is, we're just barely complying with the parking requirements. So we asked for some relief there, and we were granted that. So.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
I will also note the town engineer or assistant town engineer, John Cabibbo, had a comment about our snow stockpile areas. There's 2 sewer manholes, one here near the bend in the driveway and another here near this pavilion. We can't pile snow on top of those, or we shouldn't pile snow on top of those manholes. I don't know if they're currently doing that or not, but because this seems like a natural place for snow to be pushed as this is being plowed. But we'll make a change, and so that's not, we're not designating those areas for snow stockpile.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions?
No.
No.
Okay. No, it looks great. I wish you the best for the project.
Thank you.
I'm sure the people will enjoy the new parking. Georgie, did you have anything to add, or?
Sure. So we've been working for a couple of months with this applicant and their PE on the parking lot improvements. I'm not sure if any of you have been to the American Legion during winter or rainy events. It is quite messy in the winter, so if anything, expanding their parking lot actually protects any nearby habitats or wetland soils. It just prevents that soil from being eroded further by vehicles and just traffic going in and out of American Legion as they get pretty popular. especially during cat bingo, might I add. I just had that one comment from John, which was pretty straightforward. Mr. Steele had already addressed it. I kind of crossed out a few of the normal conditions that don't really apply to this application. It's pretty light and straightforward. So, and staff will just monitor it and keep an eye on it as they go through. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, I agree with you on the parking. It'll definitely improve it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll
That's
kind
gonna
of
be great.
Yeah. Okay, anybody else have any questions, comments? It's kind of hard, can't see everybody. So, do I have any motion?
I move to authorize agent approval for AAA 136, 566 and 558 Enfield Street. Enfield. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I lost the line. Authorized agent approval request for parking lot improvements. Jim Maloney, applicant, Town of Enfield owner, map 35, lots 1 and 2, R33 and BL zone. With the listed conditions.
Seconded.
Sorry, I think there's a correction. This is Nancy Martin. Sorry, there's a correction. It's map 33, not 35.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, you're right. I didn't realize I said 35.
Okay, as amended, I'll second.
Okay, thank you. Any more discussion?
Nope.
Thank you. Could we have roll call?
Virginia Higley, yes. Nancy Martin,
Yes.
Chris Renault,
Yes.
Donna Corbin Savinsky,
Yes?
Kelly Hemler.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Yep, so that's 5 in favor, motion passes. So thank you, gentlemen, and good luck with your project.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you for
much.
joining us. Thank you for switching and joining us today. To everybody, actually.
Thank you all.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Night.
everybody. So next would be enforcement reports, probably none.
Nothing to report, but I believe we will have something for February 6th.
Perfect. Planning staff report?
Okay, got a few things. I believe you guys may have received an email from our town clerk about civic clerk or something about Munis. I'm not exactly sure what the email said, but it's something from our new system that we've been implementing, which is one of the things that the public can use to access the agenda and click on the agenda, and it will take them to where they are in the meeting with master packet, and they don't have to scroll through hundreds of pages of paper products to get through to where they want to be. So you should have received an email. Check your spam if you haven't. If you haven't gotten it, just shoot me an email, let me know so I can double check with Miss Bailey, downtown clerk.
Do you know what
That's
you
all I
sent
had.
it? Do you know what you sent it? I didn't see anything. I didn't get
I
it.
didn't see
A couple
anything.
days ago. Okay, I'll double check with her too, just to make sure and verify them. If you haven't gotten
Okay.
it, I will double check.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, so it's basically just to give you guys access as, commission members, so you don't have to like work through the website as much. You can just go to Civic Clerk and you can basically log in and you have access to your wetlands items, kind of like what town
That would be
town
good.
council does.
Okay. So we
Yeah,
have to create, usernames and all that.
Yes, if you have an Enfield email, like for example, Ginny, your Enfield email would work for your login. I'm not too sure of the details, but I'll talk to Sheila tomorrow just to verify how exactly that works, and we'll give you guys another email just as a resending, because it doesn't sound like you guys got it. So
So I looked and I got it yesterday, but I didn't get it in time. So the the validation only lasts for a short time. So I just tried doing it and it sent me another email
Okay. All right.
Oh,
So
because
if that's
because I was too late. You know what?
Okay.
Check your spams because it's probably in everybody's spam.
yeah, I'm not sure if
Ah.
it came from Sheila or if it was an automatic from the system. If it was
It
from the
was
system,
it's automatic from the system.
yeah. So probably move to your
Okay.
junk or your spam. Just check it out. If you still don't
Okay.
see it, that's fine. Just let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Georgie, could you send an email to everybody? Because the people aren't on the
Absolutely.
call, that they could look for
Absolutely.
theirs as well. Okay,
Of course.
perfect. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Do we have any applications?
No applications being received, ma'am.
Thank you. Anything under miscellaneous? Anybody have anything they'd like to discuss?
Nope.
Hearing none? Nope. Okay, so hearing none. Can I get a,
Motion to adjourn?
I move
Yeah.
to adjourn.
who is that?
Second,
Ginny.
Ginny?
Nancy,
Kelly?
seconds, Ginny second, I believe.
So Nancy and then Ginny? Okay. Perfect. And it's 7:16 when they did that. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Have a good evening, and thank you again for joining on this at short notice so we could have this meeting and take care of this
Okay.
application.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys. Appreciate
see you
it.
guys in a couple
Take-
weeks.
Take care, everyone.
See ya. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.